Hey folks, welcome back to Runaway Trains. It's layout update time. It is now the fall of 2023, and we're going to do a little layout update for you, beginning right here with Big Ben. A work in progress there. So we're going to start off today talking about our mountain scene over here that we have. Before, this was just a plain curve that came up around this area here. But we actually built up a mountain around the lake over here. We have a campground, a couple of those airstreams, and a few people fishing, and a little boat shack. And I'll show you our mountain here, and we really love this because we finally got a tunnel. And this is a lot of fun, you know, seeing the trains come in and then being able to look into the tunnel there and see the headlight coming out. That is so cool. I think any model railroader appreciates that. Drake, what else do you want to tell us about this little scene that we built over here?
Well, this little scene, we have, as you can see, we have like little animals on the mountain.
That's right. And these are a pack of animals that we got from Hobby Lobby. And we're finding that they've got some cool landscape materials there.
Here's another pack of animals. There's even a bat in there, as you can see.
Yeah, and some of these may not be to scale. Yeah. Some of them are actually pretty close. There's
like that.
A moose in there that we're going to end up putting in. And what is
crocodile?
There's actually like an alligator
or a crocodile.
Like a monster crocodile that might actually look kind of fun coming out of the lake to attack one of the fishermen or something. You know, you got to... if you ever see like the big layouts that you go to where there's like a train society or a train club, a lot of times they create these little scenes, and oftentimes there's a sense of humor that you'll find. Like maybe there's one that we see in San Diego where there's a guy sitting taking a poop in the woods and there's a bear about to attack him, and I think it's the funniest thing. But we kind of wanted to impart a little bit of that here. Kind of semi-realistic, but also with a little sense of humor. I love this little trailer park with the campfires, and you can see this little campfire over there, people with the tents. There's a couple of people fishing over there. And this has been here for a while, this little scene that we have here, the abandoned railroad, where we have our railroad workers over here who are kind of removing the old rails and ties.
We even have these little things. It even says danger with a red flag.
Yeah, there's a couple of these little barrier things. I don't know where we got those. Where'd you get those, Drake?
I think we got them somewhere. I really don't remember, but they're useful. Like if there's an accident or something, we could put it in between the rails and kind of put it in between the rails like that.
Yeah, and there's like a warning sign for any people who think they're going to start walking down that section and there may be a broken points there, a broken switch, and it's telling them, don't come this way, this is dangerous.
Or like if there's a train derailment, we could put this here too.
That's true, some kind of derailment or some danger.
Also, last time on this bridge, this trestle bridge, I was running my Origin James with a couple trucks behind him. He had a derailment on this bridge, so I took these out and put them on here.
Yeah. And Origin James, for you who may not know, that's one of the Thomas and Friends trains. There's my Bachman.
Oh.
And while Drake is going to get that to come show you, I'm going to take you back here to show you a little bit of something else that we've been working on. This is like a rail yard, a freight yard that we have here. You guys who know what that is. And Pasadena. Back here, we built a little section here. We did a separate video on this. We haven't posted yet, so forgive us if things are out of order in the posting order, but we did a sort of desert scene here to go with our woodsy, mountainous climate over there. I thought it would kind of add sort of like some distance here. It's like to show different climates or regions or whatever. And again, all this stuff here we got at the Hobby Lobby, and it wasn't expensive. I think it was maybe $7 for a pack of palm trees, and about the same for all the cactus, and then the sand. It's just like a really, really fine grained sand. I think it was like $3.99 or something, but you know, you do the math and look at that. Drake, you wanted to show us Origin James, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna bring him around. He's on the track. Of course, his front truck's derail. Here he comes with his two coaches, Annie and Clarabelle. So this is the character I'm talking about that had his derailment on the bridge. Well, trestle bridge.
Mm-hmm.
He was pulling a couple trucks, not Annie and Clarabelle, and he had his accident, but there was not too bad of damage done to them, and I quickly repaired that. So,
well, that's the story of Origin James right there. And he's about to pass in front of this little factory building that we acquired. There's a couple sort of used buildings that we found at one of the local train stores. I think, where did we get these from? I think we got these.
I think it was
at the train shack in Burbank.
Yeah, it was the train shack.
And this is actually half of a building. I cut the other half off and we stuck it back there. The other half of the building is way down there. I don't know if you can see that with the smokestack. We've got kind of a thin wall area there, and we did these sort of like flats going along over there, and we added that other half of the building there. You know, who cares? It's like a $7 used kit that somebody built, and you know, we could use it in two places to sort of fill out some more scenery in our layout. What did we use to cut that, Drake?
And what we use is just that.
Just a plain old, you know, Home Depot hacksaw, hand hacksaw, and you know,
we just cut away at it.
Just about 2 minutes of slicing, and we had two buildings. And then when we were done, we ran over to Carney's and had a couple of hot dogs and some train wreck fries. Which brings us to our next item here. Can you guys see that green light there, that signal?
It's no longer green.
Isn't that the coolest thing? Now watch this. It's yellow, and then back to green. Now that's a Cato signal, and it's got this sort of sensor down there that when a train with metal wheels rolls over it, it triggers that signal to turn from green to red. And then when it's red, about 5 seconds later, it automatically goes yellow, and then automatically goes green in about another 5 seconds. Let's see that one more time, Drake.
It also does the same thing in reverse as well.
We'll give it 3, 2, 1. Boom. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So that is really cool. Any of you railroaders that are using the Cato tracks, you can decide to get one of those. It has a couple different components you need for it. For the wiring, there's like we did another video on it. You can check that out on our list of videos where we explain what you need to do that.
I'll also explain what I said. So the Cato signal, what it does in reverse. So I will reverse James.
Oh, I was supposed to be looking at that. So he's going in reverse, and you can
And
see,
then-
there he goes.
I think it will go straight to green, but
Yeah.
it's still the same thing in reverse, but just skips yellow and goes straight to green.
So that tells you the line is clear now.
Yes. So if there's like another train waiting in the siding somewhere, we'll wait for that train to pass, and then just go and then continue.
So what else we got here? The Dollar Tree by us had a couple of these trucks, and I thought, for $1, they're
They
not
don't
quite to scale, but
They don't look quite as realistic, but hey, it's some model trains. Who cares, right?
we just want to have like some scenes on our layout.
Fun during the hobby as well.
Yeah, it's all about enjoying the hobby and using your imagination. The train store actually had these. These are more realistic and a higher quality.
More up to scale as well.
Yeah, and the quality was really good on those. But I'm not going to spend $25 per truck to get 100 trucks when I can spend $1 per truck.
Yeah.
And make it's kind of the same idea, but I don't know. We're just hobbyists. We're not like the pros. Over here we do have the Walthers oil rig there that needs to be plugged in. It's not hooked up to the electric yet, but it does function. I built the kit the correct way, and we're really looking forward to making that happen. We just got to do some of the electrical stuff. Right in time for the Halloween season over here.
Yep.
And anyone who is hanging out at the campground over there, maybe some teenagers can kind of come over here at night and get all scared at the cemetery and go running back. That's what we used to do. Any other updates that we have, Drake? I think that's the main stuff.
And then we also did get something from the Whistle Stop. I'm going to give you guys a little sneak peek of what's coming up.
We got this Scale Trains easy to assemble kit here. We're going to do a video on this. We haven't actually opened it yet, but we're about to make a video on that. Any other last words before we go get some chicken over here, guys?
Not really.
So then we're going to send you off with our usual slogan here. Thank you for watching Runaway Trains. We'll see you on the next run.